Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On. It is so good to be sat here right now and so lovely to see you guys. It really is. Please excuse my face. I've got my tired face on today. You know, I think having COVID really did zap it out of me, and yeah. So although I've recovered and I'm, you know, no longer positive, I've still got the after effects sort of thing. So yeah, today I've got a haul. You will have seen that on the thumbnail, and I've got bits and pieces. I've got bits and pieces from Home Bargains, Poundland, charity shop, and I've got a beautiful blazer I want to share with you from Zara. I got it in the sale and I waited and waited. I was very patient about it. I waited and waited until it came down in the sale. Absolutely beautiful it is, but I'll show you that in a bit. I also want to have a catch up with you because I've not been here for quite some time now, have I? You know, I've not seen you in person. I've not sat down at this table and we've not had a chinwag for quite a while. So yeah, I wanted a good old catch up. So we'll do the haul first, and then, you know, for those of you that are here for just for the haul, you can get yourselves off, and for those that are stopping for a little natter at the end of it, that'll be great. It really will. So housekeeping first, and what I've got to show you just before we get into the haul is a set of, I'm just looking for the box. What have I done with the box? Sorry guys, a little bit rusty. I've not been here for a while, have I? Can't you tell? Yes, so I was sent a pair of straighteners. Is it a pair of straighteners? I think so. By a company called Faszin. Faszin, that's them there. These straighteners are brilliant. They really are. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a demo. This side of my hair I haven't straightened. This side I have, but I'm going to run through it again, literally because I've been in the car with the window open. Just giving my daughter a lift across town. These are a professional hair straightener. Ionic one pass styling iron. They are brilliant, honestly. I've used them a couple of times already, and they really do straighten. So it's so nice and so sleek, and all day it's kept it as it is. Now, I'm quite a lazy straightener, guys, I've got to confess. You know, you'll see that when I do it in a minute. I'm not one that puts my hair up and stuff, although in this box the straighteners do come with these little clips. I'll show you these clips, and they're really quite nice as well, and they're coated in kind of matte kind of coating, but they're very good, very strong too. So, you know, if you are a proper straightener, because I'm not, I am very lazy, you know, and you do the underneath and stuff, then yeah, as you can see, it's holding my hair up quite well. So yeah, but even though I am, that was my point, even though I am a lazy straightener, you know, they really do, they're brilliant, they really are, and I can't sing the praises enough. And let me get my glasses. Right, I'll get it right in a minute, guys. So what we've got is we've got 3D flexible floating plate, we've got one pass styling titanium plate, we've got 110 millimeter wider plate that I believe is wider than the GHDs, and these are only a third of the price of the GHDs. I haven't got GHDs, I use Remington personally, or that's what I've been using for years, but these are absolutely fabulous, and they're doing a better job than my Remington ones. But I did watch Maxine, and Maxine compared them to her GHDs, and she preferred these. So that's saying something, isn't it? And for a third of the price as well. There's tens of millions of irons, fast up heat tech, and a 360 swivel cord. Now the cord is about 2 meters long. Now my socket is over there, and we've still got all this to play with, which is brilliant. I'm not having to get my to do this demo today, I'm not having to get my extension lead or anything like that, so that is brilliant, isn't it? So yeah, so you've got your on off button there that you just hold in and press. You've got your minus heat, so you can adjust your heat setting. You've got your minus and you've got your plus. So let's turn it on. There you go. It comes on at 180 and that's it heating up. I like to have mine at 190, so I'll just, there you go. Is that backwards, that? There you go. So that's it heating up. And then I'm going to run through this side of my hair because I've done this side. They heat up really quick, don't they? Nearly there. And there we go. So I'm going to take my glasses off. And I'm literally, and like I say, I'm lazy at straightening, guys. I don't separate. I haven't got time. I do sometimes, you know, if I want a real poker straight look. Now my hair is due for a cut, so please forgive its texture at the minute, but it's changing the texture already, isn't it? And I've not had to do much for that. They are brilliant, and they literally glide through your hair, and I think it's because of how those plates are. Can you see how shiny the plates are? It's got to be because of that. But they're fabulous, don't you think? I'm over the moon at these, and these will be my go-to now, and my Remington will just act as my spare. Yeah, I really am over the moon at them. So you've seen how it's completely changed the texture of my hair. And I reckon you'll get a really nice curl. I don't know how, I'm going to learn actually how to curl hair with straighteners. But yeah, they are absolutely fabulous, and I'm super happy with them. And like I say, you've seen how they heat up really quick. And, you know, I've shown you all the features. They're absolutely amazing. And like I say, only a third of the price of a GHD as well. Just brilliant. So thank you to the people over at Faszin for allowing me to bring this to the channel, and I hope you've got something out of that if indeed you were looking for any straighteners. I'm going to turn those off now. So yeah, you just hold your button in. Nice colour as well. You just hold your button in for, you know, a second or two, and then it switches off, and the same for switching it on. I'm going to put it back in its bag like that, so it's neat and tidy. And your cord even comes with a little Velcro, you know, so that you can pack it away neat and tidy. So it comes with a little Velcro strap so that you can pack it away nice, neat and tidy, you know, your cord. And yeah, because if you're anything like me, you get it everywhere. So I'm just going to put those there. So thank you so much. That has been a pleasure of mine to bring those, really has. I will link the straighteners down in the description box below with any codes or anything like that. They will all be linked down below, just below this video. You know, if you click on more underneath the actual video that you're watching, the description will come up and it will be in that box. So yeah, thank you so much once again. Right, so let's move on now, guys, and we will go to, now I went to Home Bargains, I went to Poundland, I went to the charity shop, and what I really needed, because I'd been in bed, well, I hadn't been in bed, I wasn't bedridden with the COVID, but you know, I was out of action. And I think it took 9 to 11 days, but prior to that I'd been poorly, you know, leading up to it. I mean, when I got the COVID, I honestly thought, I really did honestly think it was fibromyalgia, because that's how it felt. And it was affecting my stomach. But I'll talk about that in a bit. Anyway, so I am going to, come on, Clare, come on. So I had run out of everything. It seemed that I needed loads of essential stuff. I needed washing powder, I needed all kinds of stuff. So that was why I took the trip to Home Bargains, because it's quite some, the largest home bargains that we've got a small one in the next town over, but then the largest one, the biggest one, which is where I like to go, is quite a drive away. So me and my son went across because we needed essentials. So first things first, this was £3.49, Lenore Outdoorable, 70 washes, and I absolutely love it. And I got that in the scent Northern Solstice, and it's absolutely lovely. I don't know about anybody else, but I sniff all the washing powders and stuff. And to go with that, I got my Surf Coconut Bliss. I love that one. And that was £2.99. I haven't got all the prices, guys, because I haven't got my receipt for some reason. I'll probably find it right at the bottom of that bag. But I got some of these pearl scourers. I'm using one at the moment. Like I say, I was desperate for stuff. I really did need to top up on my essentials. You get 3 in the pack. You get a pink, a white. Well, actually, it's like an iridescent. You get a pink and you get a lemon coloured one. They're really good. They've got sponges inside them, so they create quite a lot of sud. Quite a lot. You get quite a lot of thingy off it anyway. They're brilliant. I love those. I have bought them from Temu in the past and thought, oh yeah, these will be just as great. They weren't as great. These are fabulous. 89p. I needed some shampoo and conditioner. I needed more conditioner than shampoo. I don't know how it works it out, but that's the way it does, isn't it? I don't know. Does anybody else have more left of one than the other? So I got a smaller shampoo and a larger conditioner. That was £3.99, and I think that was £2.99. And I always use Dream Lengths. I got this huge, it's not quite a litre, it's 925 mils bottle of Sanex. I love this stuff. I was using Aveeno, the Aveeno wash, but it's £10, and I thought, can't afford it. Can't afford £10. Even though it lasts, you know, and it is very good. But I thought, well, so I found Sanex and I absolutely love it. So I'm coming to the end of a bottle now, and I've picked this up, and this is Skin Protect. Deeply hydrates and moisturises skin, and that's what I need. And it's the nourishing one. Like I say, this was £3.99, and it was for 925 mils, and I think that's fabulous. I also picked up some elbow grease washing up liquid. I love this, absolutely love it. It's brilliant, and it's only 89p. I'd say I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna say it's better than Fairy. So yeah, I just love that stuff. Elbow grease washing up liquid. I've only ever seen it in Home Bargains though. Does anybody else know where else you can get it? Because I'm sure, yeah, I've always bought it from Home Bargains. I picked up some Reese's. Now these were one of my sister's favourite chocolates, and every time I see them, as you know, my sister's no longer with us, so every time I see them, I have to get them. And I have had a cheeky one or two already, but I have to get them for our Donna. I picked up some Zoflora multi-purpose disinfectant cleanser. I don't use a lot of cleaner. I don't use a lot of cleaning products. I've said it before many times. I'll put my glasses on because my eyes have gone blurred and I can't see. And this one is Sunshine Escape, and it's absolutely lovely, guys. It really is. Now, I was using that Alien Dupe one, but yeah, this to me is a much nicer scent, so this is what I'm using this time. And that is Sunshine Escape. It's got a coconut on it. Maybe that's why I love the smell of coconut. I do. Yeah, it's got a tropical blend of summer florals and creamy coconut with hints of fresh apple and citrus, and that really does come through. It's such a lovely scent, that one. I also picked up a Peony Garden Party with notes of sandalwood and roses, air wick, you know, for the automatic air freshener. I've got one in my hallway. Now this is very reminiscent of Warm Amber Rose. And Maxine got me a candle one year when we did a I think we did we do a secret, was it a Secret Santa? I think it might have been a Secret Santa that we did. And I got Maxine, and Maxine got me a little candle, and it was warm amber rose, and I absolutely adored it. So then I went and got the plug-in air fresheners, and then they discontinued it because it was a limited edition. And this is limited edition. I don't know why they do it, but it's very reminiscent of the warm amber rose, and with it's probably because of the sandalwood and the roses that's in it, but that is absolutely lovely. So I can't wait to get started on that. And I've picked up 2 bottles of bleach. One was for the bin, the outdoor, you know, the outdoor bin, and one was for, you know, general use in the house, toilet and stuff. Toilet, because if I use one in the toilet, it doesn't get used for anything else. Excuse me. So yeah, so I picked up them. Now that was 69, and I think that was 59 pence. I do actually like this easy bleach. It really is. It is really good. And I'll use that one in the toilet because it really does cling to the toilet. So that's good to know as well. I picked up some Smash. Now I'm not one of these people, but my daughter got me into that Idahoan mash, but it carries a very high sin value. And you know me, I'm always doing Slimming World. I'm not always losing weight, but I go to Slimming World every week. It's not necessary to lose weight, but it's to make sure I don't gain much because of my heart condition. And so, yeah, the Idahoan mash comes with a very high sin value. And so I did a quick scan in Home Bargains of this one. You know, when I'm saving time, or I just haven't got time, or I'm poorly or something like that, where peeling potatoes isn't an option and stuff, I thought I'll give it a go. And I think it's 3 sins for 100 grams, and there's 360 grams in there, so you can get a fair amount of potato for those 3 sins. So I thought, right, well, we'll try this. So that's what I'm doing with that. I picked up some Haribo roulettes. Looks like my son's been in those already. I think they're 4 sins for a pack of those, so you can have a whole pack for 4 sins, which is just a little roll, a little tube of them like that. But they're so nice, you know, and if you're just hankering after that little bit of sweetness after your dinner, and you are watching what you're doing with your food and stuff, eating healthy. I picked up some Sensodyne toothpaste, Pro Enamel, Daily Protection. I think that was £2.49. Got my ibuprofen. That was just pence. And I picked up some PVA glue. That was on my list. I think that might have been over £1. I haven't got my receipt, but I think it was over £1. But I need it because I'm going to be gold leafing my mirror above my fireplace. And I thought, oh, I'll just have a little practice, and I started, but I hadn't got enough glue to carry on. So I've started it, I've looked at it, and I think, yeah, okay, we're going to do all of it. So I needed some PVA glue, so that's what I've got that for. And then I'll just buzz off, put this away, and then I'll come back. Oh, this was Home Bargains too, wasn't it? These, because I'd also went for a yoga mat, but they hadn't got the yoga mats in. They've got them online, but they haven't got them in store, which was a little bit, because I like to feel the yoga mats. I go through so many yoga mats, guys, it's unbelievable. Literally, because you know, I'm only paying £5, £10 per mat, and they shred, you know, after a certain amount of time, and so many downward facing dogs, they do shred. And the one that I've got at the minute, that was from Home Bargains in January, and every time I get off it, and I'm full of white bits. So I really do need one. I have got another one, but that's more for balancing rather than you know, general yoga practice. So I went in for that. They didn't have it, and then obviously they've been putting the come on, Clare, autumn bits out. Now I don't want loads of autumn bits because it's a very short season for me, I think. You know, don't get me wrong, I do embrace it, I do give it a nod and stuff, but I just don't want to be inundated with a load of stuff. So as lovely as they were, because they had a beautiful pumpkin, a ceramic pumpkin with a little arrangement. I mean, I'd have done the arrangement myself, but for the little ceramic pumpkin, it was nice, but I left it there. And then there was a wicker one, I left that there. But what I did see were these, and I absolutely adore them. So they're like frosted fruits. So you've got your pears and you've got your apples. Now I've got something in mind for these apples coming to when I'm doing my Christmas decor. So yeah, I picked those up. I love artificial fruits. I've got plenty down the petal shed. And yeah, but aren't they beautiful? And these were £1.99 a box, and you get 8 of each fruit in each box. And I thought they were a real good deal. I really did. And so yeah, I picked those up. So that's my home bargains. Now I'll buzz off, put these bits and pieces away, and then come back, because I've got all this stuff here now, and I've got a Monopoly board there. Me and my son are attempting to play Monopoly, just rolling the dice every now and then. We're not sitting at it and doing full on. So I just need to clear this space and I'll come back. Right guys, I've put all that away now. So yeah, right, so the next place I went was to Poundland. Now I didn't really want a lot out of Poundland at all. I was just mooching about really for treats and stuff, you know, cheap treats. And we had a look. I looked at the clothes and all that sort of stuff. I just got the bare minimum, which was, look at this. It's a little, what I'm going to use as a salt pot. I mean, you can put pepper in it. You can do what you like with it. It's got little feet like this. It's a little nice little wooden pot. It's hinged and it's magnetic. There's the magnet there. So, you know, you just pull it back, get your pinch of salt. Now, I've been after one of these for quite some time, and they do them on Temu, but they're a lot dearer than what I've paid at Poundland. I've paid £3 for this at Poundland. I think on Temu they're about £6 or £7. And okay, they might be engraved. I think you might see one that's engraved with salt or whatever. But yeah, I picked this up and I was over the moon and more than happy to pay £3 for it. So yeah, it's just a little hinged salt box really. Well, that's what I want it for, and I'm super happy with that. So that was £3. And then I looked at the flowers. They've got some flowers, so I looked at those and I picked over them. Now this is Italian, French ruscus. Italian or French, they call it either. Ruscus, and it was £1.25. Now they only had this one. If they had more, I would have bought more, because this is absolutely fabulous for if you're creating something and you need an outline. You know, you need to get a nice outline if you're doing a front facing or a line arrangement or anything like that. These are perfect because it's nice and straight and it's linear. So yeah, you know, it's already got that line for you, hasn't it? So if they had more, I would have picked up more, but they only had this one, so I picked that up. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I've got that one, because I've got a few down the petal shed. That was £1.25. And then I picked up these roses. Now I really like these roses, guys. They're a nice full bloom. Can you see? Nice full bloom. Now I've not really looked in the centre. There's not much to see in the centre. But you can see, can't you, how nice they are. And again, they're a tall rose. So if I wanted to create something with height or even length, you know, then it's there in those roses. And I could always break, you know, if I needed one. I mean, they're at different heights anyway, but if I needed one slightly lower or somewhere else, I can easily snip that off. And yeah, the foliage isn't up to much, but I thought the bloom, I got 3 of these were 125 as well, so I've got 6. I think they are really nice for a lovely blooming rose. I really do. Very, very nice. So pick those up, and I think that was it out of Poundland. I really do. Yeah, I think that was it. I then went into the charity shop on the way home, and I've told you about this charity shop many times before. Small car park, small charity shop. Step out the car, you're in the shop. Step out the shop, you're in the car. And I, you know, when I go that way on, I always have to call in there because I always come out with something. It's such a lovely charity shop. There's 2 parts to it. Across the road, there's a big, you know, it's where you get your clothes and all that. I never go in there, or rarely go in there. I go in for the bric-a-brac in the and it's a Sue Ryder. So yeah, so I went in and I found this. Now I already have one of these vases. I've got one in, it's like a grey, like a quite a muted grey, and I love the shape. I'm preparing to make some floral arrangements. And I thought, yeah, absolutely lovely. And I paid £1.25 for that. £1.25. And it's just a lovely white, I'd say mid glaze on that. Nice and smooth. But look at the shape of it. I just love the shape. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing something nice in that. And then I saw this and I absolutely love it. And it had to come home with me. This beautiful wooden bowl, really nice. I mean, I suppose people have used it for fruit. It's quite dusty. I'll need to give it a wash. But I'm going to use it for flowers. Now, you know, I'm umming and ahhing about this, guys. I don't know whether I want to do a nice pave or a nice like a little mound of flowers, or a pave, or ikebana would look really nice in there. Or even, I think I could even do a front facing with that. It's absolutely lovely. And again, it was only £1.25, and I thought, wow, it's got it's got little marks on the bottom. I was just, can you see them? Wonder what they're all about. Yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful bowl, isn't it? Nice and natural, and I'll be able to create something really, really nice in there. Either, like I say, either a symmetrical, asymmetrical, pave, like a little mound posy or something like that. But I'm definitely going to be doing something in this bowl. So yeah, if you like that kind of thing, floristry, wreath making, shopping hauls, lifestyle in general, then please do hit the subscribe button. It really would be lovely to have you join the channel. Yeah, so let's crack on. I was going to say the very last thing, but no, I got myself a little colour wheel, guys, because we'll have a little natter in a minute and I'll tell you what I was up to while I had COVID. I made use of my time, basically. But yeah, the very last thing that I've got to show you now is this beautiful blazer that I got from Zara in the sale. And yeah, it's thanks to Tina from Tina's Talk Time, because she posted. Now, I'd said to Kim, there's this gorgeous blazer and I absolutely love it. And she said, oh, they'll be having the sale soon, won't they? And then Tina from Tina's Talk Time posted a post up to say when, because she's really good like that. She'll tell you when the sales are on and stuff. So, you know, so she posted that the Zara sale was on, and I thought, oh, right. So I got ready and I put it in my basket all ready for me. And look at this blazer. Look at the colour on it. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. I love it. I'm so in love. Now that it's not doing the colour any justice, because this is a nice vibrant green. It's absolutely stunning. Got your 3 buttons there, and what I really like is that they don't go right to the bottom. So you've got your 3 buttons on your cuff. You've got 3 buttons down the front, and this lovely, I love the collar on it because it goes right down. It's just one button across. You know, the others, you don't take the others across. It's absolutely beautiful. It's lined. I picked it up in a large. Just let me undo that button now so I can show you the lining. The buttons are really nice as well, you know, guys. So there's the lining. It's got a pocket. Has it got a pocket? Oh, I thought, oh no, it's got a pocket there. And yes, you can, no, you can't. But these we did. Kim and I did those pockets. So that those are working pockets. It's absolutely lovely, don't you think? I absolutely adore it. There's some weight in it, I'll tell you. And they've got some shoulder pads in. I'll just show you them buttons close up. They're so nice. Really lovely quality. And of course it is because it's Zara. Should have been $59.99 and I got it for $39.99 in the sale. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon at that. I really am. There's no normally you get a little split up the back, don't you? But there isn't one on this. But it is absolutely stunning, guys. And the material is lovely. It really is. Can't wait to wear this. That's made me breathless. Whether I'm going for, you know, a little bit of lunch somewhere or a nice casual shopping day or you know, absolutely love it. I picked it up in a large because Zara's sizing comes up small, doesn't it? I did get it in a large, didn't I? Yeah, I got it in a large because it comes up small. Zara's sizing comes up small, so yeah, so that is the end of the haul, and now we'll have a very, very, very quick catch up because I'm aware that time's ticked on and I don't want to keep you I don't want to keep you too long. So yeah, so I had the COVID and I'd already been umming and ahhing over this sort of thing, this thing that I did. I did a online diploma in floristry. Now I've got City and Guilds level 1 and 3 units of level 2 in floristry. And you know, I've worked in a shop and you know, but I've come to the conclusion that, you know, every time I come to the channel, all I'm doing is wreaths, really. And don't get me wrong, I love my wreath making, of course I do. But I really want to keep abreast of my floristry. So, you know, I watch various amount of florists online, and some I learn from, and others pique my interest to make me want to learn more, if you know what I mean. So I decided, oh right, I'm going to do this online diploma. So that's what I did for the time that I, you know, that I was laid up with the COVID. I was learning. I'm going to use that term quite loosely because it wasn't what I wanted or expected it to be. You know, it was quite weak in its teachings, and how they can suggest that you can then go and open your own shop after that is unbelievable, because let me tell you, there's a lot of work that goes into floristry. There's a lot of work, there's a lot of physical work, but there's a lot of theory that goes into becoming a florist. I can show you all my books, and that was just 3 units, you know, and yet I did this diploma in a week. So there's a lot more to than what this, but however, I passed my diploma and I've got a diploma in it as well. And like I say, there were certain things which was making me, it wasn't teaching me anything as such, but there were certain things that were making me question certain things. And so then that led me to my own floristry books that I have written by Judith Blacklock, for instance. She's a fantastic florist. She's written many, many books, and I've got 2 of hers. So I went to her books, and so I've now got a greater understanding than what I had, you know, before I did the diploma. But it wasn't through the diploma that I got the greater understanding. It was the you know, the questions I was asking myself. that led me to Judith Blacklock. So yeah, I did this diploma, and so I want to bring more floristry and wreath making to the channel, because that's what it's all about. That's why it's called Polly Put the Petal On. You know, I mean, I'm still going to do my hauls, and you know, I'm still going to do, you know, lifestyle in general and stuff. I'm even thinking of doing, you know, little bits of cooking and stuff, because I love cooking, guys, and food is a massive thing to me, because you know, I'm constantly eating healthy and trying to think of ways, you know, to flavour up food, so that, because I'm not eating the fats and stuff. So I thought, yeah, we could do a little bit of that as well. But mainly I'd like to focus on my floristry and bring more of it to you, and hence why I'm buying, you know, new vessels in which to design my flowers into. And so yeah, so I did that, and yeah, I'm super excited about it. I really am, because like I say, it's led me to have a better understanding. You know, sometimes you can become complacent and you can think, oh right, that's it, I'm taught, I've got my certificate, I don't need to know anymore. But there's always something to learn. There's always something else to learn. And so I'm super happy with myself, super proud of myself for doing that. And it's given me a brand new thirst, really, if you like, towards floristry, because like I say, I was becoming a little bit stagnant in the fact that I wasn't creating any arrangements as such. It was just wreaths, wasn't it? So I want to do a little bit more on the channel. You know, I know what I'm having on my fireplace now for Christmas, you know, and yeah, so I hope you'll stick around. And you know, guys, I'm going to let you go, because you know, I'm just yakking away, and anything that I've forgotten to tell you, you know, I'll tell you in the next video. I'm not sure what I'm coming back with, but I am hoping to come back this week. But I'm not sure what it would be, because I haven't really got anything planned. You know, some people utilise their time in thinking what to do next, and I just don't. I've had a lot going on, you know, not just COVID, but I've had a lot of other stuff going on. But yeah, I will come back, and we'll do something. It's been absolutely lovely to sit here with you today, because I just feel as if it's been so long. So, and you know, that's another thing. It's always nice to, you know, not just nice, it's absolutely lovely to touch base with you guys. You know, just sit and have a chunner with you. I really do hope you're all very well, you know, because many of you, you know, we do have conversations, don't we, in the comments. Do let me know in the comments today how you're getting on, and yeah, I'll definitely get back to you. I'll be there waiting anyway. You know, this is going up, I'm videoing this Monday, it's going up tomorrow, Tuesday, and I'll leave that space in time where I can just sit and have a little chat with you back, because it's always lovely to converse with you. You know, I know quite a lot of you and your grandchildren and all that kind of stuff, and I just think it's lovely, you know. So yeah, do take care. I'm sorry to have kept you. I hope you've enjoyed today's haul, and yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. So do take care. Take care. Bye.